Hi, I'm Srini, and today we got one more off-build video for a character in Genshin Impact, and this one will cover Noelle. So Noelle is my favorite character. If you are watching my live stream, I've been using her for so long, and I've been calling her for my favorite character as, in the game as of now. So it may change, but we'll see because she's on the another level when compared to the other characters when comes into my favorite character in the game. So let's move on. Let's see her attributes now. So first up, it will be her attributes. So Noelle is boosted by defense, right? So look at my defense here. So we do have a 2317 defense. So I can able to increase a bit. I reached to around 2400 at one point, 2.4k at one point. But I kind of switched artifacts for her, and it kind of came back to this one. This is an off build, so it's called part 1, just like the previous video I posted for Diluc as well as Raiden Shogun. So it's kind of a similar one, even though they don't have all of my characters don't have a perfect artifact. It's kind of it will help some of you guys to build your characters properly, and also you will get the idea. So anyway, we do have max HP around 18.2k there, defense is 2.3k, attack is 1296 there. It's pretty low. Elemental mastery 91, so you don't need you don't need elemental mastery for Noelle there. You can give, but better go defense. Defense status is what you need for Noelle. So I'll post a video for Noelle, how to use Noelle tips later sometime. If you want it, let me know in the comments below so that I can able to prepare it for as soon as possible. So we do have other stats here. We do have critical rate at 35.3%. It's pretty low, but I'll improve it later sometime on the road. So critical damage at 132.4% here, and we do have energy recharge at around 167.5%. Shield strength is 35.0%. This one is improved by from the artifact set piece, which I'm going to show you now in a showcase in a few months now. So what else we have? That's it for the normal stats. So let's move on to the weapon. My weapon of choice is kind of pretty much controversial. That's what I heard from my live streams anyway. So we do have sacrificial great sword. When compared to the white blind, is that white blind? I'm not sure. So white blind you can able to get it from the blacksmith. So we do since I went for the sacrificial great sword is due to the fact this one here, this skill thing which comes with this sword here. Even though it has like a base attack and energy recharge, it provides the energy recharge. This percentage of energy, high percentage of energy recharge comes from the weapon here. So after damaging an opponent with an elemental skill, the skill has an 80% chance to end its own cooldown. Can only occur once every 16 seconds. This seems to be that much very low. So it has like a refund to 5. So it has refund to 5. It's at rank 5, so that's why it has like 80%. If you get this sword from making wishes, make sure to use it for Noelle or any other character. The thing I went for this weapon is I keep saying this weapon is pretty much nice for Noelle since he need a shield. So Noelle, the main purpose for using Noelle in your team is for her shield. Her shield is pretty much very much it's one of the best in the game after Zhongli maybe. So I haven't got Zhongli, so I can't able to speak for him. But the thing is, her shield is very crucial for your team. Your DPS character needs her shield. If you're just like a Raiden Shogun here, or Diluc, or Lisa, so whatever, or Shinna. So whatever character you are using as a DPS, this one is a support character as of now. So she's not my main DPS. Shinna is. So the main thing with the Noelle is you need to boost your shield like crazy. So once you have boosted your shield like crazy, you don't need to worry about taking damage from enemies. You can able to go and deal with your DPS character straight away. You don't need to worry about taking damage and losing health and all the stuff. Even if you lose your health, her breastplate skill will heal her based on her defense as well. So you need defense like crazy for her. That's why I went for 2.3k. I may try to improve it later, so down the track, but I don't have that much artifacts as of now. So since I'm kind of in the late game thing now, so it's pretty artifacts are pretty difficult to come by. So the reason for using this weapon is for having her shield popping up over and over again. So the 80% chance is like out of 10 elemental skill usage, I'll get like a 8 times a shield back. So nail it. It's not, the calculation is different in the game actually, so I have seen it, so it doesn't work that way. So even though it gives around 6 times maybe, so even though I kind of having a refinement rank at 5, it doesn't gives you around 8 times at all out of 10. So it kind of around gives us 6 out of 10. So that's pretty much nice when compared to when you are fighting fighting a pretty much decent battle, and in even in Abyss, Spiral Abyss too. So you can able to use her. I've been using her for in Spiral Abyss too. So yeah, Noelle shield, you need her shield like crazy, so that's why I'm kind of given her sacrificial goods art. Let's move on to our artifacts. So artifacts, when it comes to artifacts, I kind of gave her Emblem of Spirit Fate. It's kind of an it's kind of a temporary thing over here, but retracing blowlight, you need that. So retracing blowlight like increases shield strength by 35%. The one we have seen over here, the shield strength comes from this one, from this set bonus here. So I do have a flavor from the Emblem of Severe Fate. It provides attack, defense, critical rate, and a defense HP here. So a couple of defense. So you need defense percentage as well as a flat defense for Noelle artifact. So I could have given a HP base stat for it. It's kind of an unchangeable one for flavor. And we do have Plume from the retracing bolide set, attack, critical rate, HP, defense, attack here. There you go. So there's a drop in attack, defense over here. You don't need attack for her. We do have attack here. We got like a double attack stats here. I need to change it. So I don't have that much pretty much decent one, except for this one here. We do have HP, energy recharge is not great. HP stat is not great for her. You need defense, at least one defense. That's why I have given her this one here instead of this one. And also I do have this one. It has like elemental mastery. We don't need elemental mastery, so double defense stats, you need to go for that one. So I don't think I have any more better than that one. Yeah, I don't have anything better than that one. Elemental mastery is not needed for her. Energy recharge is not needed for her. So energy recharge and elemental mastery will be coming from your DPS scatter. You don't need elemental mastery. So she requires geo damage bonus while using her elemental burst, but you don't need it actually. So I have been using her for so long, it kind of doesn't do well anyway. You need to boost her defense stats like crazy, so that way you can able to deal more damage while using what's it called, while using sweeping time, the elemental burst for her, and which converts like a percentage of river defense into attack stats as well, right? So if you have C6 Noelle, you don't need a geo damage bonus at all. So rather than having geo bonus damage increase percentage and all the stuffs, go for defense and go with the shield strength element. So let's move on. We do have this one, defense, a couple of defense stats here. We do have different percentage, defense flat percentage, elemental mastery. This is the elemental mastery. I need to replace this one. We do have attack and a critical rate. So like I don't have that much proper artifact for Noelle at the moment, so I'm kind of hunting for it, but I don't have that much anyway. So this two piece here increases shield strength by 35%. Let's move on. We do have a goblet for her, defense stats here, defense base stats percentage, energy recharge, critical rate, and a critical damage. There you go. That's super. This seems to be the better one for her as of now. So we do have defense flat one, so defense plus 23, and we do have Royal Masque, so which provides critical damage, HP, critical rate, defense. There you go. So a couple of different stats, and we do have critical rate and critical damage. So instead of HP, it's fine. So even if it's HP stats, it's fine. So HP percentage there. So this is the artifacts for her. So even though I don't have that much, pretty much decent set for her at the moment, so that's why it's called pot 1 and it's off build as of now. So moving on to our constellation, I do have C2 Noelle. So this is the reason why I'm having a ton of defense, why I'm relying on Noelle by a lot anyway. So while you have C1 constellation, while using sweeping time and breastplate are both in effect, like while casting breastplate and sweeping time like in simultaneous or like in one by one, the chance of breastplate healing effects in activities is increased to 100%. So there you go. So the chance of breastplate healing effect will increase to 100%. So for every hit in sweeping time with breastplate inactive, so you will get like a 100% chance of healing your characters. So that will come in handy. And we do have combat made, decrease the stamina consumption of Noelle's charge attack by 20% and increase the charge attack damage by 15%. While you are starting as a new player, so this will come in handy. So if you are a new player, go for Noelle. So you need to go for Noelle. A lot of artifacts will drop will be like around focusing on defense only. So you need Noelle early on. So I think Noelle is the best character, like a best defensive character. Yunjin, you can able to argue with Yunjin, but I think Noelle does the job fine. Even though Zhongli is in the main DPS actually. So even if you provide shield stuff, Noelle can heal the party, and also there's one more passive ability. Sorry, so one more passive ability will come in handy for character, which I'm going to talk in a moment. So there you go. That's combat made. And if you have C6, I don't have her. So C6 construction for Noelle, In case Noel's attack by an additional 50% of her defense. There you go. So sweeping time. While in sweeping time, it will increase Noel's attack by additional 50% of her defense. Additionally, every opponent activated during the skill's duration adds 1 seconds to the duration up to 10 seconds. There you go. That's ton of thing there. If you are C6 Noelle, she will become a beast. She will be like crazy strong, and she will be a beast to beat anyway. So even now, she's the last character. If I get if my entire team gets wiped out, she will be the last to go down. Even from the early on from the game, from my gameplay, she's the last character. She when she's going down. But mostly my characters don't go down that much nowadays anyway. So let's check on our talents. So you don't need this one now. So this one is can be used. So the one thing for with Noel's normal attack, while going forward, while after hitting the fourth attack on an opponent, just sprint or move, just do whatever, or jump, sprint or jump, do whatever you do, so that you won't be wasting time for the next strike. So once you hit the fourth attack, even while in sweeping time, once you hit them with their fourth attack, just sprint or move jump from that location, so that you won't be missing valuable time for performing another strike. So breastplate, as I was saying before, it provides shield, and also the shield HP healed and regeneration ticket of skulls burst on Noel's defense. There you go. So the amount of HP healed will be based on Noel's defense. Also the shield. There you go. So the shield's damage absorption scales based on Noel defense. That's why we need to have like ton of defense for Noel. So possesses 150 damage absorption efficiency against all elemental and physical damage. That's a lot of things there. And this is the skill for regening some in a HP for your character. So let's move on. Sweeping time, large attack AoE. So that's a huge arc for her. If you know how to use this one, it will come in handy. You can able to hit nearly 6 enemies. I think I hit more enemies. I can't remember how many I hit at with a single strike. You could be able to hit crazy number of enemies. Once you are surrounded by enemies, you need to go for sweeping time. That's how you do it. So sweeping time has ton of damage stuffs against any element. So you come into combat, you don't need to worry about any element there. So hydro, pyro, and any other thing. So usually go with that one. Sweeping time kind of defeats every single one of the enemies are crazy in short time also. So converts attack damage to geo damage that cannot be overridden by any other elemental infusion. So increased attack that scales based on defense. There you go. So sweeping time is boosted by defense as well. So that's why you need to have a ton of defense anyway. So on devotion, there you go. So this is one of the passive ability I was talking about. So instead of having so when compared to Zhongle, this one is come in handy. So when Noelle is in the party but not on the field, this ability triggers automatically when your active character's HP falls below 30%. Any character which you are using on the battlefield, when their HP falls below 30%, it will automatically create a shield for them. So create a shield for your active characters that lasts for 20 seconds. There you go. So it has 20 seconds bonus and absorbs damage equal to 400% of Noelle's defense. There you go. So I have around 2k, right? So 2.3k. So with the damage option, if you convert into 400% into 4, so into 4, I think into 4, yeah, into 4 it will come in handy. So 8000% of Noel's 8000%, not 8000. So it gives the shield absorption thing of 8000. So that's a lot of bonus. I may be getting the maths wrong over here. It may work differently. I think so. I have seen it anyway, so it doesn't work that way. But that's a ton of bonus. Any bonus which comes from the passive ability is nice, and this one is a great one if you ask me. So you don't need to worry about taking a ton of damage from for your DPS characters, and while Noelle is on the party. The shield has a 150% chance, 50% damage absorption effectiveness against all elemental and physical damage. This effect can only occur once every 60 seconds. So I've been using her for so long. So nice and clean. Noelle will decrease the CD of breastplate for 1 second for every 4 normal or charged attack. She scores on opponents. So one it may be countered every 0.1 seconds there. So for every hit, every 4 hits actually. So every 4 normal or charged attack hits, her breastplate will be breastplate cooldown will be reduced by 1 second. So that's why you need to use a charge attack early on in the game, so to get your shield faster, right? So if you think your shield is taking so long to get, use your charge deck. Once you are surrounded by enemies, use your charge deck every 4 hits. So 4 hits pretty much comes in handy. So like if you are hitting her with the charge deck, let me show you how our charge deck works. So if you are surrounded by enemies, means like 5 to 6 of them surrounds here, means look at it. So you can able to hit like plenty of enemies. 4 hits pretty much easy to get from her. So that's what I'm trying to say there. So that will come in handy. So that's pretty much easy for her to get her shield, like get her breastplate active like a crazy. If you are not using the white sacrificial great sword weapon, so I totally forgot that one. So if you are not using sacrificial great sword weapon, just go with that thing which I showcased now. So even if you are using sacrificial great sword, at certain times I think this thing doesn't pop up as it was saying here. So I need to like do something else and go for different things, and probably end up having a shield in no time anyway. That's pretty much nice for her. So and she has an when a perfect cooking is achieved on a defense boosting dish, Noelle has a 12% chance to obtain double the product. There you go. That's her final talent. So she's a pretty much decent character, all round character. She's very well while you are in a early gameplay. So I do have a second account. I've been using her as of now. So in my second account as well. Even look at my AR level here. I'm at 56. I'm still using her. So I'm still using her. She's in my main party for so long. Even though I kind of switched the other characters, so I'm still using her. She will come in handy. So she's a great character. Hopefully. I'll be posting a video for, as I was saying before, I'll be posting a video for tips for using Noelle and all the stuff anyway later down the track. So make sure to check that one. And also, if you want anything related to Noelle, let me know in the comments below. I can able to check for it and try to post a different video for the one. If I get anything wrong here, let me know in the comments below so that I can able to become our other one. And this one is in part 1, so part 2 is coming up. So part 2 will arrive once I get all the artifacts for her. Like pretty much decent not decent, so better artifacts for her. Once I get a better artifacts for her, I'll be posting part 2 for Noelle. So hopefully we'll see how it goes anyway. So but this one stays. So the retracing bolide stays. I don't think the retracing bolide 4-piece set is worth having anyway. While protected by shield, gain an additional 40% normal and charged attack damage. That seems fine. But once you get the shield, you don't need to have 40% extra normal and charged attack bonus. That's my concern, since I'm not using her for as a DPS character. Once I have like a pretty much decent critical rate and critical damage for her, probably I'll go with this one. So we'll see. But I need artifacts for for this set piece anyway. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, that's the end of this one here. Take care, everyone. Hope you guys catch up with me in my live streams maybe for Genshin bed. So it's around like 12:30 p.m. IST time daily. So I've been streaming Genshin bed for a long time now, so regularly as well, so daily, mostly daily. I see you guys on the live stream and for other videos, man. Take care, bye for now.